Hello Gemini, this is EJ with your reading from October 6th through the 12th of 2025. We start out with the Sun card and look at the absolute joy and happiness that you're going to be feeling and experiencing this week. With the Sun card, it's, absolute joy, right? Absolute success, happiness, there's protection, and just having a successful phase in your life, right? And feeling a little carefree, feeling like you don't have a heavy burden on your shoulders. It's almost like it's lighter now. Good health, good energy, just a good overall good feel time, right? Yeah, I feel like your status is changing when it comes to your career, when it comes to your stability, your finances. Things are about to look different for you. And I really do feel, again, that this is going to be a really good time. I feel like October is really going to change a lot of things for you, Gemini, where you're going to feel just a different you, like the you used to be is what I'm picking up. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is your cup is just overflowing with that joy, with happiness, with success, with freedom, with, all of those things that we desire in our life. When it comes to this Ace of Cups, it could be an offer that comes through to you, an offer that is just, again, just your cup is just flowing. I mean, look at this. You're just so happy. And with the dove up here and sort of like a cross, I feel like it's divinely guided for you and you're protected with this new offer, with this new journey. And I feel like it's the beginning of something happy. It's the beginning of something successful. It's the beginning of something joyful. And it's going to be a time of you being very productive, right? And when I say productive, it just feels like there's going to be a lot of change. And with this change, it feels good and it feels right, and you're just moving along, right? And then we have the Death card. And the Death card is just, again, it's all about transition and change, right? All of a sudden, things are moving and changing for you. Things are starting to look good for you. And what I actually like the Death card when it shows up here, because it's time to let go and allow the transformation and change to happen in your life, for you to feel this happiness, for you to feel this joy, right? For you to have a new experience in life, and letting go of the things that have just been heavy, whether it was in your heart, on your mind, within you, around you, people, situations. It's time to release that, right? It's time to release that, embrace the new beginning and new opportunities and this new path, this new journey, right? And I feel like this is a time of healing, right? It's time of just purging out that baggage, right? That baggage that we don't even need to be carrying around. So I feel like it's a time of purge and healing and allowing this new phase and new time in your life. It's like you're going back in time to how you used to be before, right? Before all of the things that have happened to you in your life. And all of the experiences that you've been experiencing. So now it's just a time of things getting better for you. Things are about to, in such a big way, you guys, it's not even funny. Like, it could be in love, it can be in career, it can be in business, it could be in your home. The change is in a lot of different things, but it definitely brings a focus into a focus. It brings you focus into the direction that you would like to move towards, right? What you truly desire. Oh my God, this is amazing. All right, Spirit, what else? And I feel like every reading we have this Death card, right? It's always showing up for us. But I do feel like, again, with the Death card, and I don't know if I said this, but it is Scorpio energy. And I feel like, we are going to transition into the Scorpio energy. Right now we're in Libra energy. And I feel that, with this transition, it's definitely... It's emotional, and it's exciting, and it's healing, and it's all the things that we wanted. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is an opportunity that's being offered to you, right? If we look at the card, there's an offer, and it's fair. It's a fair, here's a scale. Again, October, Libra energy. And it's a fair offer for you, right? When it comes to the Six of Pentacles. Because the Six of Pentacles is like, here you go. I see the great potential in you. And I feel like you're deserving of this. And there's like, you've achieved so much in such a, in your lifespan that it doesn't go unappreciative, right? It does not go unappreciative. I feel that with a lot of Geminis, it's definitely going to change for you, because, especially because it is with the Death card, it's going to change into a point where things are going to just, you're just going to head towards better, happier, fulfilling times, right? And there's a lot of wealth and prosperity. There's investment. There's employment opportunities. There's increases in all areas of your life. But it's like having more than you thought, right? More than enough. All right, Spirit. What else for Gemini? I mean, this is just, I'm just feeling it in my core right now that it's exciting. Like I almost want to scream. But then people will probably think I'm crazy, right? That's how exciting it feels. All right, Spirit, what else for Gemini? And I feel like for some of you, if you are moving into a new career or a new job altogether, like a whole new company, I feel like that's it, right? That's going to be the one where you're recognized and where you're lifted up, where you're then pushed into other directions, right? Where it's elevating you. All right, Spirit, what else for Gemini? What else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini? Yep, Eight of Cups. This, I told you this was something that you wanted, because the Eight of Cups is you going towards this, right? This is what you want. You want this improvement in your life, and the Eight of Cups is like, okay, let me go fill my cups, because I want something better for myself. I don't feel like I'm valued where I'm at. I want to pursue this new path. I want to leave this negative situation behind. It could be with this offer you get to travel, right? But nonetheless, it definitely improves your overall life and experiences into where you're headed, with this Eight of Cups. And again, it's really fulfilling, and I feel like this is time. It's time for you to move towards what it is that you want, okay? Yeah. And this is you're moving towards a time of, like I said, joy and success and happiness, and you're entering to a change of just pure brightness, right? Pure sunshine, pure, I mean, it just feels amazing, and it looks, I just see just very light, like a lot of lights, like just very, it's just exciting, It just like, I've never been to New York, but this is what I picture in New York. I picture that at night, all the lights are on, and it's exciting, especially around Christmas time, right? And you get excited, and it's joyful. That's kind of how I feel right here in this reading right now with these cards. I feel like it's just an exciting, brightful time that inside it just makes you just want to go. You feel motivated, and you feel like, yes, yes, this is what I want. This is where I'm headed. This is exactly where I want to head towards. Oh, look at that. The Chariot, Cancer energy. And what did I just say? That your focus is on that, right? Your focus is on moving towards something that you truly desire, and taking that control in doing so, right? Because the Chariot is like, I'm just going to look, I'm going to focus. I'm going to focus, right? And you move into this new direction with confidence, right? Again, it's time for you to take charge, make the move, allow transition to come in, and just, because it is a physical move. It's a physical change. It's a physical journey here. It's not something that is just in your mind. No, it's an actual thing, right? Whether it's in relationship, work, your life, anything that has to, any way that it might relate to you. There could be travel involved as well. And I feel like you want to move towards, if you are moving, I don't know why I'm picking this up because I don't have a move card, but I feel like if you are moving, you're trying to find that place where it feels right, where it feels like family, where it feels like this is where I could celebrate every day, right? In career and money, you're like great leap forward, right? You're on a path to success, and financial reward is on its way to you, especially with this Six of Pentacles. That financial abundance is about to pour up upon you. Also, the happiness and the joy, and wow, it just, this is amazing. All right, Spirit, what else for Gemini? It's like I want to end it here because it feels so good. It feels so right and exciting and breathtaking. Wow. What else for Gemini, please? Look at that, 10 of Cups. You're going to be very fulfilled here. That is the center of your reading. You're excited, you're joyful. There, and again, here my 10 of Cups for me is like moving towards a place where it feels right, where it feels like family, where you feel joyful and that you can celebrate. And there it is, right? There it is. So you're coming to an end of something very, very difficult that you've gone through. And I can see the tears. And now they're tears of joy, right? They're not tears of sadness or heartache or disappointment. It's a tear of joy. Not just a tear, tears of joy with this 10 of Cups, because 10 of Cups is like extreme happiness, right? And again, you could be moving to a place where, whether it feels like a place you used to live or where you're from, but it feels very happy and it feels good and you feel blessed. You feel very blessed. And we should feel blessed every single day, no matter our situation. And I know that that's tough to say. But we should always show gratitude. And I see that you are. I don't feel like you're not doing that. I don't feel like this is egotistic in any kind of way. I really do feel like there's a lot of gratitude, because I see some falling to their knees and their hands lifted to the sky and thanking the Lord, right? That's what I'm seeing in some visions that I'm picking up through these cards so far, right? Amen to that. All right, Spirit, what else for Gemini, please? God, I got chills, you guys. This is so exciting. It's very exciting, because I feel like some of you have come out of a time of having a hardship and just holding on to that faith. And I feel like that faith has given you hope and motivation to continue to do what you're doing to get to this end result, right? Wow. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling that. I'm seeing that in here. Because I don't know, I just feel like yeah. All right, Spirit, what else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini? I'm going to take a quick drink here, Gemini. Star card, Aquarius energy. I was talking about hope and faith, and here it is. Here it is. I love when Spirit's like, okay, I'm going to confirm that, because that's exactly what's happening in your reading. Because again, I saw some of you like just really having a hard time, or have come out, transitioning out of a difficult time, and the only thing that gave you hope was your faith, right? And that's what the star card's all about. It's about guidance and hope and inspiration in a time that you really, really need it, right? And Spirit is saying you're on the right path. You're being guided, right? You're being guided and inspired to continue and focus on this path. That's why the Chariot showed up, because Chariot's like, this is the direction for you. This is what you wanted. This is what you truly deserve. But I need you to embrace it and move towards it and not go against this, right? And I see that I just feel like you're going to have a perfect fit somewhere, and the money is just going to roll in. It's just like there. I don't know. Spirit is showing me that. And you feel, I just don't have the right words for how to tell you how you're going to feel, but you're going to know when you're there in that situation. You're going to know how exciting this is. And then you're going to remember this reading, because this reading is all about your change and transition into something very beautiful. And something that you're truly, truly wanting, and you're going towards this, right? You're going towards this. And the next card we have is Judgment. Oh, I love it. See, falling to your knees and praising. Did I not see that? I saw this, not the card, but I saw people, actual people, falling to their knees and their hands lifted to the sky and praising the Lord. And here we are, we're giving praises to the Lord. We're giving praises to the angel that's protecting us and guiding us toward this new life that we deserve, and taking away the pain and the heartache and the, and transitioning us, right? And wow. And I just feel like things are just going to really move you, and it's almost like a wake-up call, right? Your angels, your guides are there saying, hey, here we go, right? Here we go. And I feel that, this is giving you that second chance, or a rebirth, if you will. But I feel like you are yeah. And again, I feel like if there's a move here, it's like you're drawn to this area because it brings familiar. It reminds you of where you used to be, or where you want to be, or something like that is what I'm seeing here. But it looks very, very promising, and it looks very happy, and it looks very good. And again, wow. Your focus should be on what it is that you want, right? Which is this change, which is this transition, which is something that is truly, truly amazing here. And then the last card we have is the Strength card, and that is Leo. And that talks about having the strength and the courage and the patience to persevere and move towards what it is that you want, right? With hope, faith, and inspiration as you're being guided towards this. So again, things just start to look really, really amazing for you. Sorry about that. The bus was leaving, dropping off the children at the corner. Anyways, so here we are. Strength and courage and perseverance and faith and hope and inspiration. I mean, what else do you need, right? Those are the key things that you need to be able to allow this change to come in. But I see you really saying, I'm going to take control over this. I'm not going to allow anything or anyone to come between me and my destiny, right? Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify, because this is just too good, you guys. It's too good. All right. Let me shuffle the cards over here. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, Guardian Angels, please clarify this reading. As I'm saying that, it's 333 right now. 333. And I have just been seeing these numbers all week. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, please clarify this reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Clarify with all honesty and integrity, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini. I mean, again, things are going to look different for you. What you've been used to for this past few years is no longer. It's like you don't know how to act, right? It's like a little kid in a candy store, because you get excited, you don't know how to act. And I feel that that's how it's going to be for some of us, because if you're new, welcome. I am a double Gemini, so when I say us, I am referring to me as well. But yeah, it's like some of us are going to be like, oh my gosh, how do we act? How do we embrace this? How do we, you know what I mean? It's exciting, and it's childish, but it's that inner child in you comes out. Let's go ahead and let's clarify. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups for Gemini, please. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups for Gemini, please. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups for Gemini, please. We have the 8 of Cups. So now we have the 8 of Cups twice. And this is definitely telling me that this is something that you want, right? This is something that you're moving towards, because this is something that you truly desire with this Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups in this deck is it's movement from an emotional, stressful time, as I told you, right? It moving away from drama, moving away from negative situations, moving from things that made you unhappy and people that hurt you, and moving towards a happier time, moving towards joy, and being able to experience that again, being able to truly laugh and really enjoy where you're headed. Wow, thank you, Spirit. What about Judgment? Can we get some insight on Judgment, please? Wow, I love it. The Sun card. I know I always say wow, you guys, but it's just because I'm like blown away every single time by how Spirit confirms what I'm saying to you. So Judgment, remember I talked about second phase, second chance, and whoops, moving towards something that is truly what you truly desire and deserve. And here we are with the Sun card, because the Sun card is all about happiness and joy and success and happy situations, right? Positive outcomes, and everything just falls into place, and you're having new projects and new experiences and new love and new relationships and new businesses and new jobs and all the new. Here it is, right? Because this is what you deserve. And if you look, like here we have the little babies all happy, high-fiving each other up there. And, Spirit is saying that this is what you deserve. You deserve to have happiness enter into your life, have success enter into your life, as long as you focus on where it is that you need to go, where you're being guided, okay? All right, let's talk about the Death card for Gemini. What is this Death card all about for Gemini? I love when Spirit confirms what is, to come for you. This Death card for Gemini, please. Death card for Gemini, please. What is this all about? We have the Eight of Cups twice, and that's the infinity, right? The Eight is the infinity, and I feel like, again, you're definitely moving towards that time. And you're moving toward the time where you're very protected. Like, you definitely have the angel auras around you. So if you sense some peace and happiness within you and around you, know that that's what that is. Okay, we're clarifying with the Death card. Okay, so we've got the Death card clarifying the Death card, which means that's a very, very strong transformation, because the Death card is just about that, right? It marks an ending to something very difficult and hard and strenuous to something very happy, right? An end of relationships, end of friendships, all of those things, to allow major change to come in. And Spirit is telling you that this is big. This is big, you guys. That is so big, you're not even going to know. And like I said, we're not going to know how to act. So embrace it, move towards it, focus towards wherever you feel that tug, go. Because those are your angels telling you, hey, this is where you need to go for you to experience this, okay? What about the Chariot? Can we get insight on this Chariot? Can we get insight on the Chariot, please? Can we get insight on the Chariot? Whoa. Can we get insight on the Chariot, please? What is this Chariot? Wow. We have the Fool. I told you we were not going to know how to act. We were not going to know how to act. And here's the Fool. The Fool shows up, moving you towards a new path. You're not going to have so much stress. We're not going to worry. There's a new journey. There's a new beginning. We're just going to be, skipping along and singing and dancing our way to this new yellow brick road, right? The road of happiness, the road of success, the road of pure joy. I'm blown away right now. We have the Sun card twice. We have the Eight of Cups twice. We have the Death card twice. Now the Fool shows up and says, yep, we're going to be acting like the Fool. We're going to be acting like the Fool. Going down this road of what it is that we want and truly desire. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is truly amazing. This is truly amazing. What about the Six of Pentacles? What about the Six of Pentacles, please? For Gemini. What about the Six of Pentacles? What about the Six of Pentacles for Gemini? What is this all about, please? We have the Temperance. And then you saw that scale there, right? So that balance is there. The Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Again, we'll be moving into that shortly as well. You know, the Scorpio energy we got here. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of happy endings. There's a lot of blossoming happening here. I mean, I feel like you're a person who's really well-rounded. You're around. We are, okay. Blah, 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 blah. We are well-rounded people. And I feel like you're going to be acknowledged for that and for your experiences, for everything. And I feel like that's just definitely going to open something really good. I feel like some of you are really creating something perfect. And I feel that Spirit is saying you're a creator of what you want. Okay? So again, that Eight of Cups, because this is what you want. This is what you truly desire. And so this is something that you're creating. But just remember to stay balanced, right? Yeah, and Six of Wands. Oh my God. Six of Wands on top of that, which we're coming into a time where we are definitely overcoming difficult things and difficult people and difficult situations, and we're coming into a time of victory, of success, of acknowledgement, of celebration, of new opportunities and promotions and good news, and things just start to look very good and exciting, you guys. So you're creating this, and well, actually God is creating the path because he writes our story, and we just need to obey and follow, right? As he writes the book, he's writing our book, our life story. He already had it laid out. And sometimes we go off track. And so then we have to experience all these other things that, and God's like, hey, listen, focus. This is where I want you to go. This is your story. This is your life. This is where you need to move into the next chapter, right? And I feel like you're starting to understand this, not you. We are starting to understand this, and we're like, yeah. You know what? Let me pray. Let me be open. Let me follow, okay? Where he leads, you follow. Where he leads, you follow. Remember that, okay? But we have to be open to hearing that message. We have to... Oh my gosh, I got chills. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start to cry, you guys. Let me get myself together here, because this is a very strong message, and hopefully you can feel the energy that I'm putting out here in this reading, because this is something I truly want to share with everybody. The energy that I'm feeling, the happiness, the joy, the security, and most of all, the arms of our Heavenly Father around us, and telling us this is for you, like, this is your story, and you need to follow, okay? I'm leading you, just follow me. And when you follow where you're headed, something great, right? Things change, drastic change ahead, happiness and joy and celebration, and just things look amazing. Things are going to look amazing and different for us. Again, we're going to be like this fool, because we're not going to know how to act, because we have been in the dark pit for such a long time that we're like, how do we embrace this, right? How do we, like, can I scream? Can I dance? Can I sing? Can I skip, right? Because it's that good. And then you don't want to come off as weird, but you're showing gratitude, and that's how you show it, by giving praise, right? By falling on your knees and lifting your hands and praying and thanking, and wow, this is good. This is strong. And I hope that each and every one of you will experience this, because this is our story. Our story is changing. The darkness is moving out of us, and the light is coming through us. And with the light, we shine. Okay? But where he leads, you need to follow. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how this hit you. I will leave some, other readings here at the corner. And I'll leave the playlist at the end of the reading. Thank you again for supporting my online business where I hand make and do all the things myself. As you can see, my beautiful pumpkins because it's fall. And again, I want to say thank you. Thank you for always being here and supporting me. And be open. Be open because he is leading and you need to follow. Until next time.